4th of July, always such a fun time for families. Here in the state of Minnesota, you go to the cabin, you have so many traditions.
Absolutely, so much fun. We would be remiss if we didn't warn you a little bit about the danger. And so this morning, we have, we're talking sparklers, which seems so innocent and fun, but we have some mannequins out this morning.
Look at the sparkles on that shirt.
That is
that is a stylish mannequin.
That mannequin is celebrating freedom right there. But we're going to talk about what you should not do with sparklers. 1,200 degrees is how hot those things get. Yeah, they just look like nothing, but we have
a trained professional.
A trained professional plus the firefighter. So Ashley and the firefighter ready to go this morning.
Well, those sparklers too are the first things that you want to hand kids because they're so fun. You think, you know, they're going to be safe.
Are we going to ruin it? Are we ruining my plans with my children this weekend with that? In the past decade, nearly 700 Minnesotans have been injured by fireworks.
Nearly half of those hurt were younger than the age of 20. This morning, Ashley Roberts is live in St. Paul talking about safety. Hey, Ashley.
Hey there, Jamie. Okay, this time I'm talking about this right here. They're referred to as Roman candles or thunderbusters, and these are illegal fireworks. These can also get up to 1,200 degrees. Jamie here is going to do a live demo to show us what can happen when you use these illegal fireworks. All right, Jamie.
Okay, one, like we said, is we tell people not to use fireworks, but one, people use them to sometimes they'll start their garage on fire accidentally. Kids will play, sometimes they'll play and shoot them at each other. And I mean, you can get injuries, eye injuries, you can get burn injuries, you can catch your garage on fire, the barn on fire, dry grass on fire. That we just tell people, don't use illegal fireworks, don't use these as paintball guns. And we just want people to be safe and not get hurt. And most fireworks, if used properly, are usually safe, but the problem is people abuse them and do stupid things with them.
Now, the Roman candles, these are illegal. What else is illegal out there?
Anything that shoots up or explodes is illegal. So anything that shoots up into the sky or air, it has to stay on the ground and just shower or sparkle or whatever. Which people say is kind of boring, but at least it's a lot safer than stuff that you don't know where it's going to go.
And Jamie, you were telling us earlier about some of the tragic incidents that you know about that have happened with these things.
Yep, I've had two neighbors, one that burned his hand really bad from fireworks, and another neighbor that leaned over after he thought they were out, and it shot up and hit him in the eye, and burned and bruised and black and blue his eye really bad.
All right, well, definitely a no-no when it comes to fireworks. These are illegal Roman candles, also known as thunderbusters. Again, they can get up to 1,200 degrees. Be sure to stay with us, guys. We will have more from Jamie and more live demos just like this so you can see the dangers of fireworks. We love the 4th of July, but it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt.
Yeah, no kidding. And when you see just that one Roman candle could do that much damage, that's very eye-opening. Ashley, thank you. For a list of free and legal fireworks shows in your community, I mean, just leave it to the professionals, people. Head to our website, WCCO.com/fireworks.
It is 4th of July weekend, which means there will be plenty of fireworks to be seen.
But firing them off without proper training can come with some serious risks. Ashley Roberts is live in St. Paul with some examples of what not to do. Ashley?
Hey there, good morning, Jamie. So we have another live demo for you this morning. Jamie is here. He's going to tell us about 3 fireworks that are legal, but that can cause some major issues and injuries. So start from the left to the right for us, Jamie, and tell us about each one.
These are just all fountains that will shoot up and spray, but they stay on the ground. But one, we just want people to know even legal fireworks still can be dangerous around kids, around pets. So one, we suggest go to the professionals and watch a regular show rather than this. Also have a bucket of water to throw them in afterwards, and we'll show that afterwards. Okay, we'll quick light these and get out of here.
Yeah, we are getting far away, guys, because you can never can tell what will happen. And Jamie, this is a prime example of what can happen when they're too close to individuals, children and adults.
They can burn them, they can catch on fire. The container can catch on fire.
And they can also cause fires.
Yep, they can cause fires by the container catching on fire and somebody throwing them away.
Do you guys usually get a lot of calls about injuries related to these fireworks here specifically?
No, probably more of our injuries are probably from the illegal fireworks, but you know, even these can cause damage if a pet runs up and grabs them, like we've seen on American's Funniest Videos, a dog running around with a Roman candle that was shooting out.
Yeah.
You know, but you could get eye injuries, you could catch your clothes on fire. So we just say make sure you keep track of your kids, keep everybody away,
And you also
light them
say,
and run and get a safe distance away.
and it looks like they're slowly dying down, and you say it's also a good idea, just to reiterate, to keep a bucket of water close by so that after they're finished, you can dump them in that water so that they don't re-spark.
That's correct, because like this one here now, you can see it's quite hot.
Yeah, and so we're
And
going
it's
to
still
go ahead and
kinda-
just throw that in the water, and then we will check back in with you guys at 6:30. But you never know what will happen when you light up a firework. So as Jamie mentioned, good idea to keep that bucket of water close by.
Yeah, and when you see what can happen, though, I think I'll just leave it to the professionals. Ashley, thank you. For a list of free and legal fireworks in your community, just head to WCCO.com/fireworks. We do have a very comprehensive list of events for the 4th of July holiday.
After nearly